Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Akhila. I am a research scholar in the Department of Civil Engineering. So this is the tutorial number 2, where we are planning on to have a hands-on session for Google Earth Engine. So before going to the demonstration, we'll have the demonstration of what Google Earth Engine interface looks like here, and then we will proceed to the computer lab for hands-on session. So before starting to the demo, let me know how many of you are familiar with the Google Earth Engine. That is quite a few number. So this is, we are planning to be a very basic hands-on session right from scratch to doing task in Google Earth Engine. So let me introduce Google Earth Engine to those who are new to this Google Earth Engine. So this is a cloud-based platform where you can work with spatial data. Spatial data means satellite images, shape files, etc. So, what are the advantages of using Google Earth Engine? We have other softwares like ArcGIS, Earth Engine, ArcGIS, ERDAS Imagine softwares, etc., where you can work with spatial data. But what is the advantage of using Google Earth Engine is that in Google Earth Engine, most of the processing is done in cloud, Google Cloud, so that your RAM is not a problem, your storage space is not a problem. You can work with how much ever big data that you want to work with, and also there is no need for any installations. You can just log into your browser and work in the Google Earth Engine. Only thing you have to have is a Google account. Then also you are getting an access to a huge amount of data, satellite data. You actually don't have to physically download those data from the internet towards your computer to work in Google Earth Engine. You can just import those online itself. And another thing is this Google Earth Engine is free for research and educational purposes. Only when you are going for a commercial use, this is paid. Otherwise, you can use this free of cost simply by logging into your Google account. So, here we are planning to have hands-on session on very basic, like how to create a project in Google Earth Engine, how to upload a file to Google Earth Engine, then how to calculate different indices using Google Earth Engine, and also finally we will go for a supervised classification using Google Earth Engine. We have shared the codes of this with you in the Google Drive. You can access it from the computer lab and directly run the codes. So here I am going to give you an introduction of how Google Earth Engine interface looks like. I think those who have worked with will be familiar with this. Even then I am just brushing on it. So this is the Google Earth Engine interface. You have different panels within this. You have a central panel, you have a right panel, you have a left panel, you have a bottom panel. All these have their own functions which you can use. So I am starting with the middle one, that is it is known as the script. So whenever you are writing a script for Google Earth Engine, you write in this area. So all your scripts are in JavaScript. This Google Earth Engine runs in JavaScript. So that is about the central part. Then you have a left panel where you can see 3 tabs. One is script, the other one is docs, and another one is assets. So inside the scripts you can see that there are certain files there. This is actually the scripts you have already saved into this into your account. So whenever you are writing a script, you can write it and then save it to this Google account so that it stays there and you can again reuse them. So this is the area where the scripts are stored and you can view them. The next one is the docs. This is actually a documentation on the Google Earth Engine where you can get information about different syntax for performing different tasks. If you have any doubts with the task, you can go to this documentation and see how to execute a syntax. And this is assets. Here you will have the shape files or the files that you have uploaded into the Google Earth Engine. This also stays in this account unless you delete it. So you can upload this one time and then again reuse it whenever you are opening this account. Now we have a right panel where you have three tabs again. One is inspector, next one is console, and next one is tasks. So in inspector is that if you point or click at any point on the map, then the details of that point will come into your inspector window. So I clicked on a map and I can see the longitude, latitude, zoom levels, etc. of that point. So next one is the console, where you will have outputs. When you run a code, you will have certain outputs that is to be displayed. So that comes in your console. Next one is the tasks. So if you have any task, like you are uploading a shapefile, or you are importing a shapefile, or you are exporting a result outside the Google Earth engine, that task will be shown here in the task tab. Next is the map session, where you can actually view the map. There are two maps. One is the normal road map like thing, and other one is the satellite. You can toggle between map and satellite. You will get a satellite view also. The other one is that road open street view. The other one is satellite view. And also here you can see onto the left side you can see certain tabs. This is for you to create new shapefiles, new points, new polygons, new lines, etc. You can use this. You can add a marker for creating a point. You can use this one to create line. Next you have polygon, etc. You can use that to create new geometries or new shapefiles. So this is a basic overview of how the ID or the interface looks like. And now how to access new data. For example, I have to access Landsat 8 data. Then I can simply search onto this area like Landsat 8. So I am planning to use Landsat 8 level 2 collection to tier 1 data. So if I click on that, it will give me the description of the data. What are the metadata of that data, then what are the bands, description of the bands, what are the maximum and minimum values of pixels in that point, etc. will be given, and then you can just click on import button to import that to script. So a script will always have two parts. One is the import section where you import the data that you are using, and also other portion where you actually write your codes. So these codes can be saved, but each time you are using a code, the data required should be imported at that time. You can save the codes, but every time you need to import the data that you are using. So this is the basic overview of Google Earth Engine.